Good morning from my home in almost heaven. So, I just want to share a thought with you today that's been on my mind. So, it goes something like this. I'm assuming if you are a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter day Saints, you know somebody who has chosen to walk away from our faith tradition. And I've watched family members and friends choose to walk away. And what I've always found interesting is that it's not just that they are abandoning their Latter-day Saint faith, is that they appear to be abandoning all faith, like faith in Jesus Christ, especially. And I think one of the reasons why that might be the case is because of how we teach coming to know and have faith in Jesus Christ. Now, this is the problem I see. We teach it like it's a domino, right? Like we start with, say, the Book of Mormon. And if we know the Book of Mormon is true, thus we must know that Joseph Smith was a prophet. And if we know Joseph Smith was a prophet, then we know that Jesus Christ lives, and so forth. Like we set it up like this domino set. And the problem with dominoes is that, of course, that works in the positive, right? Yes, of course, one domino can lead to the other. But dominoes also can work in the negative. So that if one domino gets knocked down, which almost certainly at some point is going to be, faith is challenged. Like a domino is going to get knocked down. And when that domino does get knocked down, guess what happens to the other dominoes? Well, they can all start being knocked down. And if our faith in Jesus Christ was built into this big domino set that we've built, well, when one gets knocked down, eventually the Jesus Christ domino is knocked down. And why I think that is wrong, because I look, when you look at the numbers, there are still over 1 billion people who say that they believe in Jesus Christ. They're Christians. And they have faith and hope and they follow him independent of the Book of Mormon, of Joseph Smith, of modern prophets and Revelation. They don't have the Doctrine and Covenants, and yet they still have firm and strong faith in Jesus Christ. So I think it's not that the Book of Mormon can't be a great tool for helping us come to Jesus Christ. Like, of course, I love and revere our prophet. Like, I love that we have prophets and apostles on the earth. Um, and I love the Doctrine and Covenants. I love being part of the Latter Day Saint faith tradition. But I think we're doing ourselves a disservice and perhaps even harm when we teach people that they should stack their faith in Jesus Christ up like a domino set. Because, like I said, sooner or later, it's happened for me, and I'm sure it's happened for you. Like one of those dominoes, whether it's Joseph Smith or the Book of Mormon or the historicity of the Bible or an event in church history, like whatever it may be, one of your dominoes will get wobbly and will potentially fall. And if we've stacked it up like a domino set, the natural flow is that that domino will start to knock down all dominoes until we've lost complete faith in Jesus Christ altogether. And that, to me, is the great tragedy. When I have watched people who choose to leave the Latter day Saint tradition and the church, the thing that makes me feel sad, if I do feel sad, isn't that like they abandon like things that are unique to our faith tradition. It's that they seem to be abandoning faith in Jesus Christ altogether. That to me, if there is anything sad, is it. Like I hear people say things like, oh, well, they started drinking coffee. I'm like, who cares? like, like there are, like, when somebody loses faith in Jesus Christ, that is sad because I believe that he is our savior and redeemer, right? And I want other people to have that faith too. Anyway, I don't know if this thought is helpful at all. And I'm not suggesting today, at least, any suggestions to to how to move away from the domino teaching or like conceptualizing in our minds, but like maybe we can learn a lesson from finance. In finance, we're taught, right, that we should diversify our portfolios, that we shouldn't put all of our eggs in one basket. And so perhaps what we need to do is with our faith, start to diversify our faith, not put all of our eggs in the basket of the Book of Mormon, or all of our eggs in the basket of Joseph Smith, or all of our eggs in the basket of one sacred experience we maybe had once upon a time. That we must continue to invest and diversify so that, if one part of our faith foundation becomes structurally unsound, it doesn't cause the whole thing to collapse. Anyway, thank you for listening. If this resonated with you, I would super appreciate if you would share it with somebody else or on your social channels. It'll literally take you, what, like a minute or less. Anyway, until my next thought, from my home in almost heaven, thank you so much. Bye.